Hey guys, how's it going? Solo Black Dude here. I have a match, not necessarily a Wi-Fi match in terms of visual progress, but I have a match. It's something I actually picked up on when I was watching was it Black Spotted Zebras paint upload, and yeah, I had a match against KDUBZ. You may remember him from last week, except that this match has had a DC in it, so. You know, I was kind of pissed. I was thinking maybe he had DC'd, maybe not. But then again, Nintendo has been a bit iffy in Wi-Fi lately. Not sure if that's the case for everyone else, but I have a match and I just decided to do it this way. So I'm going to lead off with my Drapion. He's going to lead off with his Steelix. First things first is that I'm going to go for some Toxic Spikes just to get off some nice residual damage for when my opponent, you know, can't come, you know, switching in and switching out because how Pokemon works. And he goes for a Sturf Fox. Now here I go for another Toxic Spikes. You may have seen the extra Toxic Spikes there. As he goes for an Earthquake. Now predicting the second Earthquake, I was going to switch out, going to my Clay Dust. Just saw he just got Dragon Tail out. And now I'm back into Girder. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking, should I predict now or should I just go for a Drain Punch or whatnot? Even though he does have the Dusknoir or even the Slowking, you know, he could potentially do something of the sort. But he decides to go into his Slowking as I go for a Stone Edge. So I was predicting the switch because, you know, he did have Dusknoir on his team. Yes, he does have Dusknoir on his team. But, you know, Stone Edge doesn't do that much because Slowking is actually very bulky and stuff. But the reason why that's good is because I have Toxic Spikes, and, you know, 2 layers of Toxic Spikes is going to hinder Slowking's bulk really well. So predicting the Psychic, I'm going to go into my Claydol as he does get hit by a Psychic, but of course it doesn't do that much because, you know, resistant and whatnot, and natural good special defense bulk and whatnot. So he's going to retreat to his Dusknoir, what am I saying? Dusknoir, as I try and go for a Rapid Spin, but of course it has no effect because he's a Ghost type. So I proceed to let more, you know, more entry hazards, get my hazards. Why did I just say that? But anyway, yeah, and he goes for a Will-O-Wisp and he does proceed to burn me, and he does hit, which is unfortunate, which means I'm now burnt. So I'm going to switch out into my Drapion because I want to conserve my Claydol. As he goes for a Shadow Sneak, trying to finish me off, I believe. I can't remember how much HP I had, but I think I still lived on about lowest yellow. But anyway, he goes into his Slowking and I proceed to go for a knockoff because I want to get off Dusknoir's leftovers. But I'll take off Slowkings instead. Further hindering is bulk. And now I retreat to Feraligatr as he goes for a Surf. But of course I take it very well because I'm part of, you know, I've got some decent HP still, even though you can't really see HP bars, but this is all from memory. So, you know, you can have to work for that. And now here, as he goes into his Dusknoir, I can go for an Agility. So yeah, now I am +2 in speed, and I could go for Waterfall, but then again, he does have the Will-O-Wisp, which is why I'm fearing to go for a Waterfall. I don't have Heal Bell, so I have to go into my Drapion. He does try and go for a Will-O-Wisp, but it does miss, so thank God for that. And now I proceed to go for a knockoff, trying to get off the leftovers of Dusknoir, but he goes into his Steelix instead. But the good thing is that now he won't have Study activated, which is alright, because now, you know, no more Study, I just said that. But now he goes for a Dragon Tail and he brings me out into Girder, and now I have to think of whether I should go for a Stone Edge or a Drain Punch again. But because of the fact that he still has the Dusknoir on the field, I'm going to keep predicting the switch and go for a Stone Edge, but it doesn't do that much because I need bulk ups to keep getting, you know, I need bulk ups. This pre-evolution Conqueror Girder needs, you know, stuff to do. I mean, it needs the bulk up basically. I've said too much. I could have just minimized my words to that. Anyway, because of that, I'm falling behind the narration. As you saw those brown things, that was Pain Split, and then I don't know if you caught up to that point, but I'll just start from here. So I'm gonna go for a light screen on my Claydol. As no, was it light screen or replay? I can't remember. I think it was. No, I can't remember. I think it's light screen. Let's go with that. Either way, he goes for a Psychic and he takes me out, so now I'm in Drapion and he's going to go into his Steelix. I am going to go, he's probably fearing that the fact that I've got Crunch or even Night Slash, but I don't have either. I am actually a support set. So as you saw, I went for an Earthquake, but it didn't do that much because I don't actually have that much attack investment. This Steelix is so hard to hit, so I knew the Dragon Tail was probably coming, so I just went for an Earthquake again. And he does in fact Dragon Tail me out, probably predicting the switch, as he Dragon Tails me into my Feraligatr. And here he directly switched into my for alligator, might I add, and I went for a waterfall. And here I was contemplating on whether I should go for another waterfall to see if we could knock it out or not. But here I get a critical hit. At this point, I do remember that, so therefore I do take out the rest of Dosnor's HP and it goes down. Go down, Dosnor, go down. Thank you. So out comes Crocodile. I know for a fact that it's scarfed and he wants to try and revenge kill me, so I have to think of a Pokemon to sacrifice. You know, whether I should sacrifice this Pokemon or this Pokemon, I can't really remember. But you know, I decided to switch into my Drapion just as death fodder, really, because that's all. He set up 2 laser toxic spikes, and that's all. You know, he's pretty much done his job. He knocked off a few Pokemon's items or leftovers and whatnot, so he's alright. So he takes him out with an Earthquake, and he does get his Moxie boost as you just previously saw a few seconds ago. So I go into my Gordo, and now I was contemplating here, yes, I can take a hit and then go for a Drain Punch, but wait. I just suddenly realized that he had a Moxie boost, so I was thinking, oh crap, I'm not sure what to do. So I should have went for Mug Punch at that point, but thank God he did switch out, which means I'm able to not do so much damage, but I can get a Drain Punch off as he switches into his Slowking. And here, look at these two. Don't they look freaking alike? Seriously, look at them. Anyway, that's why you can see the halo on the head, because you know it looks like a Chow. So here he goes for a Surf, and it does about a little less than half really. So now I go for a Protect just to get more, you know, HP gain, because I do have leftovers. He proceeds to go for another Surf, but I'm protected. And as you can see by the purple spots, that means that poison is starting to rack up considerably, and his HP is going down as I speak. So I go for a Wish just because, you know, Audino need. That's the only reason you have Audinos. You know, it's like a lower tier Chansey. Audino can't use much healing moves outside of that move, which is why he has it. You know, I don't know. People don't use much Audino, so in case, I'm just saying it. But anyway, he's predicting the second Protect. Well, the Protect, you know, consecutive Protects after whatnot. But obviously it fails, so I get back up to full. And now here I'll go for a Wish again, as you can see the star. And I think Skillis goes for a Dragon Tail. Yes, he does go for a Dragon Tail, and he shifts me out into Typhlosion, which is the perfect Pokemon. So I do take Stealth Fox damage, but because of the Wish, I am able to be up to full health, which means a full power eruption to the face, and yeah, bang. So that's pretty much Stiglitz gone. So yeah, I take him out in one shot because he wasn't at full health. His study was gone due to the fact that he didn't have leftovers to compensate for it. So yeah, that's Stiglitz gone. But now he brings out this Omastar and he's going to Shell Smash it. I know for a fact he's going to Shell Smash. So I was really thinking hard, which Pokemon has to be sacrificed? Like, which Pokemon is the most useless on my team? And I figured that Feraligatr was the most useless Pokemon on my team, you know, that needed to be sacrificed. You know, like a sacrifice to the gods, Lamb of God. Anyway, he does go for a Shell Smash, and then he proceeds to go for an Earth Power and take me out there and then, which is bad. But the good thing is, because of my residual damage, well, my entry hazard really, he's taking quite a bit from Poison, Stealth Fox as well. So which means I can go for a Mach Punch and take it out, except it doesn't. He lives on a smidgen, which means he's able to live the Mach Punch and he's able to take me out with, what, another Earth Power, I think. I'm not really sure what. It's probably had a Surf. It was probably Earth Power. I think I kind of missed out one scene of what I was imagining to draw, basically. So anyway, he takes me up with Earth Power, even though there was no, you know, animation there. And he goes down to a Poison, which means it's now down to Feraligatr, Crocodile, and Audino. Now, I have taken a bit of prior damage towards, you know, previous move, so I'm gonna Protect just to get up a little bit of damage, but I do Protect. So now I'm pretty much back up near max HP, you know, just leave it at that. I go for a Wish, and he goes for an Earthquake, and I wasn't sure how much damage it was going to do. I'm not really sure if it's Adamant Jolly or anything of the sort, but it did less than half. So, you know, it didn't do that much. So I'm able to go back to full health, and now I'm going to go for a Wish. And he goes into his Archeops, so, you know, predicting the Earthquake, the Protect, I think. So I'm back up to full health, and now Archeops goes for an Earthquake of itself, and it does, you know, less damage than the Earthquake from Crocodile because of the fact that Archeops hasn't got a stab on this Earthquake. And now here I go for a Yawn, you know, just to put it to sleep, and then this screen happens. So, you know, basically what I could have done, right, was that I could have stalled him out with the Poison and, you know, Wish Protect, stall him with Ordino. And then when his Archeops came out, whether or not it was asleep or not, I would assume that at some point it'll be out, and then I can yawn it and then protect, then it'll be asleep. And then at which point I can bring in my test version and then go for a Focus Blast and, take it out. Assuming it doesn't miss, but, But that would be the game. I hope you kind of liked what I just did there. You're welcome to leave a like, rate, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos and whatnot. And likes. I had like 10 likes on my last video. I would like it if I was to get at least 20 per video, just to show some support. More likes equals more audience, and I'm pretty sure that's not too much to ask for. But yeah, that'll be it. I'll catch you guys later, and peace.